Can Matka capture the spirit of India's notorious gambling underworld, or does it play it too safe? Matka is a 2024 Telugu language period action drama directed by Karuna Kumar, set between 1958 and 1982 in Visakhapatnam. Inspired by the life of the famed gambler Ratan Khatri, the film follows Vasu, Varun Tej, a man who rises from poverty to build a gambling empire that tangles with government forces. While Matka promises a gripping tale of ambition and survival, the result is a mix of compelling visuals and predictable storytelling that falls short of delivering a true underworld classic. The film opens in 1982 with a CBI officer recounting Vasu's journey from a penniless refugee to a powerful gambler. As a refugee from Burma, young Vasu endures hardship, grappling with survival in the streets and in juvenile homes. From the moment he is released from prison, Vasu seizes every opportunity to carve his path to the top. Though he faces loyal allies and sworn enemies, his ambition transforms him into a force the government can't ignore. Despite this compelling premise, Matka struggles to offer anything surprising for viewers familiar with rags to riches gangster tales. Matka attempts to dive into themes of ambition, morality, and survival in the gritty world of gambling. Vasu's story raises questions about power and control. He sells hope and buys trust, using his gambling empire to manipulate and thrive in a system that thrives on addiction. Yet while the film flirts with profound themes, it rarely digs beneath the surface. Even Vasu's internal conflicts and self-reflection are treated as predictable beats, missing an opportunity for a deeper exploration of his psyche. Vasu, played by Varun Tej, is the quintessential anti-hero. Driven, clever, and ruthless, as he moves from a vulnerable youth to a self-assured gambler, Vasu's arc should have been rich with complexity. Unfortunately, the film reduces him to an archetype, leaning on well-worn tropes of gangster films. Varun Tej's performance brings sincerity and swagger to Vasu, yet the lackluster writing fails to give him the depth of a truly menacing or morally ambiguous figure. Matka introduces a lineup of allies and foes that revolve around Vasu's rise, yet few characters feel substantial. Sujata, Meenakshi Chaudhary, Vasu's love interest, brings warmth and dignity, but her potential remains underused as the film rushes past her storyline. Other characters, from the cardboard-cut villain, John Vijay, to political schemers and allies, are largely forgettable, failing to elevate the narrative or add meaningful tension. Visually, Matka succeeds in recreating the smoky allure of mid-20th century India. Cinematographer Kishore Kumar employs striking black and white frames for Vasu's early life, effectively capturing the shadows of his struggle. The detailed costumes and set design evoke an era of gritty, unpolished wealth. However, the film's aesthetics can only do so much. While the cinematography and art direction are impressive, they lack scenes that break convention or challenge the viewer's expectations. G.V. Prakash Kumar's soundtrack, although rooted in period-appropriate tones, feels out of place at times. Rather than enhancing the mood, certain songs disrupt the narrative flow, making emotional moments feel forced. The background score, while competent, doesn't elevate key scenes, missing the opportunity to intensify the suspense or drama that Matka aims to deliver. Matka shines in its authentic recreation of India's gambling era, offering a visually rich experience. Varun Tej's commitment to portraying Vasu's grit and survival instincts brings much-needed energy to the film. The train scenes in particular illustrate the desperation and hope that gambling incites among ordinary people. It's in these fleeting moments that Matka offers glimpses of its thematic potential. Where Matka stumbles is in its storytelling. The narrative adheres too closely to the conventions of gangster dramas, making the film feel predictable. Key scenes lack suspense as characters openly reveal their motives, leaving little room for surprise. The supporting cast, while talented, is underutilized, and even pivotal events, such as Vasu's romance with Sujata and the film's foray into political intrigue, are rushed or underdeveloped. This lack of narrative depth ultimately leaves Matka feeling like a shadow of more compelling gangster stories. Watching Matka, I was struck by how a film with such rich historical potential could feel so flat. Karuna Kumar's attempt to combine biopic-style storytelling with crime drama is ambitious, yet the film's predictability hampers its impact. Unlike classics that explore the moral ambiguity of ambition, Matka avoids uncomfortable questions, preferring instead to show rather than examine Vasu's journey. For fans of period dramas and gangster films, Matka may still offer an enjoyable experience, but it won't likely linger in the mind. In the end, Matka is a visually impressive but narratively unremarkable film. While Varun Tej's performance and the historical backdrop make it worth a watch, the film lacks the bold storytelling necessary to make it a standout entry in Indian cinema. Fans of crime dramas and those interested in India's cultural history might appreciate the film, but those seeking depth or originality might come away disappointed. That's my opinion on Matka. Do you agree with my thoughts? What are your thoughts on the film? Let me know in the comments. Please drop a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.
What did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you.